What's up? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I want to talk about another dream of mine. Yeah, I know. I do a lot of prophetic dream nowadays. Yeah, this dream is about uh, this dream is about the future of Japan and Taiwan. The World War III is coming, and I saw a whole bunch of samurais and shit. Samurai soldiers and shit like that. But before I talk about this, I want to tell you my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 50. In 2 months, I'll be 51. See, I still look pretty good, right? See? You can see my belly. Really smooth. I'm pretty skinny, right? If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials from Amazon customer reviews. Most of them give me 4 star, 5 stars. So if you're interested, you want to buy a pair of these rings, you want to look like me when you're 51, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this website. Anyway, yeah. Well, the reason why I got this dream is because in October 1st, 2021, okay, just a few days ago, the Japanese former Prime Minister Abe Shinzo, he said he was speaking. It's like a teleconference, and it was some Taiwanese conference, and he appeared online, and he says stuff like he said, if Taiwan Yuji wa Nippon Yuji, that's what he said. It means Taiwan. If shit happens to Taiwan, then that means shit happens to Japan. So he's warning the Chinese. And a lot of people, after he said that, a lot of people say, man, this is not good. War is going to start pretty soon. So that's the reason why I think I got the stream right after I saw that. I was asking, I was concerned about Japan and Taiwan, future of Japan and Taiwan, right? So right after Dream, I got that. I mean, right after I saw that, he said stuff like that, then I got the stream. But anyway, you check it out. Yeah, I got the stream around the end of November of 2021 because I'm very concerned about the relationship between China and Japan, you know, and they're about to go to war, and so I got the stream at night. And in this stream, okay, I'm like a Japanese soldier. It's kind of strange because I'm usually very anti-Japanese. I would never think of myself as somebody who side with Japan. I would never do that. I always side with China. I would never side with Japan. But for some reason in this dream, I think of myself as a Japanese soldier siding with Japan. And then I saw like a submarine. Okay, I don't know what you call it. The tower, the submarine tower. I don't know what you call that thing. And it's a Japanese submarine. And then I warned them. I said, hey, somebody is trying to put up a flag on top of the submarine. And I warned them, hey, I said, don't put up the flag on top of that submarine, because if you put up the flag, the enemy would notice it right away. The enemy would detect us right away. Don't put up a flag on top of the submarine. But then they don't listen to me. So, oh, by the way, the submarine it's not like underwater. It's like floated up to the surface of the water. And then they don't listen to me. They put up a flag on top of the submarine, to show off. I don't know why they do that. They want to show off or something. I don't know. So they put up a flag on top of the submarine. And then suddenly, man, the enemy came. The enemy found us because of that flag. Okay? They found us and then they came. And then suddenly it's like, and then I ran away from the submarine, and then I'm like on the beach. I remember that there's a lot of sand. There's a whole bunch of sand, surrounding me. And then the enemy came. And then they all dress in these ancient samurai armor. They all look like Japanese samurais. They all dress up in ancient samurai armor. It's kind of funny. And I also have, at this stage, I also have armor. I'm also wearing Japanese armor, okay? I don't remember me holding a sword. I don't think I have weapons with me. I don't think I have, but I was surrounded by enemy samurai armor. Oh, by the way, I think enemy they wear red armor. Oh, they're all red. I was approached by the enemy. They got their samurai sword and everything, but then nobody touched me. Nobody tried to kill me or anything. So I walk back to the toward the submarine, and I want them to take off that flag. But then I walk toward that submarine, right? But then I guess it's a little too late, you know. So I walk up to the top portion of the submarine, right? And oh, and then I look up and I saw zeros. I saw Japanese, you know, those World War II airplanes. But then I'm like, oh, this is not from the enemy. This is our own plane. This is our own plane. They, you know, they come to help us win this war. But then the zeros, for some reason, I felt, oh, these are fake. These are not real airplanes. These are just remote control planes. What the hell's going on? You know, they look like they don't even look metallic. They look like they're made of foam, styrofoam or plastic or something. They don't even look metallic. And then it's like we're surrounded by a whole bunch of enemies. You know, they all wear like samurai armors, and I'm at the top of the submarine again. But then I guess it's a little too late. You know. But anyway, that's the end of the dream. Interpretation of this dream. You know, because I was concerned what's going to happen in Japan and China, and because in this dream I'm a Japanese. Okay, I'm fighting for Japan. Submarine means they submerge. You know, submarine means submerge. It means they're doing it secretly. You know, this is some sort of secret operation. You know, and they put a flag on top of the submarine. I think what this means is Japan will eventually change their constitution. They're talking about changing Japanese constitution so they can protect Taiwan when necessary, right? I think what happened is when they put a flag on top of that submarine, it means that Japanese probably send agents or send troops to Taiwan. You know, they probably station troops in Taiwan's Matsu Island or Jinmen Island or something like that, or in the main island of Taiwan itself. And then somebody boast about it. Maybe the Taiwanese president Tsai Ing-wen, she boast about it. She probably say, see, a few months ago, Tsai Ing-wen, she said, "Oh yeah, we have American troops in Taiwan already. You know, it's maybe a few people, you know, training the Taiwanese soldiers how to fight the war and stuff like that. Just Americans training Taiwanese troops in Taiwan. You know, like you're talking about like few people, right? So in China, they didn't really do anything. They didn't say anything. You know." So maybe this time Japan, like maybe next year, 2022, Japan will send soldiers to Taiwan, and then again, Tsai Ing-wen would boast about it, say, "Oh, we have Japanese soldiers in Taiwan or something." I think that's what the flag means. You know, somebody showing off. Because I don't, in my dream, I don't really remember what the flag looked like. Okay, honestly speaking, it was just some flag, but I don't remember what the flag looked like. But I know I'm on the Japanese side. You understand? And then, so the submarine represents some secret operation. But then somebody is gonna boast about it. Somebody is gonna like tell everyone about this operation. And then when they did that, the Chinese are coming. The Chinese came. And then when I was on, and then a second part of a dream, I'm on the sand and I see a whole bunch of samurai soldiers surrounding us. Those are, and they wear like red samurai armor. I think these are the Chinese. The reason why I saw a whole bunch of samurais like surrounding us, this is it represents the end of the Japanese country. You know, because I studied Japanese history. You know, back in Japan, they have the warlord era, right? So whole Chinese in my dream are a whole bunch of red samurai soldiers wearing red armor because this is sort of like back in the days in the warlord era. You know, the warlords, they fight each other, and eventually they will unite. So I think this means the end of Japan. You know, Japan will be swallowed up by China. It's like brought us back to the warlord era. Japan will unite with China and become one single country. And they didn't attack me. I guess it's I guess what this means is the war is going to be very short and quick. You know, it's going to be a very quick war. They will attack Japan with everything they have, and then Japan will fall like instantly. Japan will fall instantly. So they don't have to keep on killing people. I think that's the reason why, I was surrounded by a whole bunch of enemy soldiers, and none of them kill me. None of them touch me. And when I try to walk back to the submarine, but then we're already surrounded by a whole bunch of enemy soldiers, and there's not really much I can do. And then I saw like Japanese Zeros, right, on in the sky, and then they turned out to be fake airplanes. They turned out to be remote control airplanes. I think this means that Japanese, the Japanese weapons, their airplanes, their aircraft carriers, whatever they have, they're not really that good. It's like I think this means that in actual warfare, when China and Japan they finally face off, we will realize that Japanese army is really 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 very very weak. It's so weak that it's actually fake. See, right now people are afraid of Japan. A lot of people say, "Oh, Japanese army, Japanese armed forces are very strong." But trust me, man, based on this dream, you know, when I see the zeros in the sky and they're fake, they're remote control airplanes. When Japanese and Chinese finally face off, we will see that Japanese armed forces is actually fake. It's really really weak. Anyway, that's my dream.